everybody, this is Darwin Ray on the Festival Direto Hospitalario Llobregat International Film Festival. Today we have two great filmmakers, an actress and a director, and those guys are taking the world by the hands with this film, The Role of a Lifetime. Yeah, we have Marc, and then we have Véronique, right?
Hello.
How are
Hello,
you guys?
nice to meet you. Fine. Very happy to be here. I'm gonna do it a little bit in Spanish because Barcelona es la ciudad de mi infancia y que me gusta mucho de estar en este festival, que me toca mucho más.
Te esperaremos por aquí, por Barcelona.
Sí, vamos a venir. Sabes que he compartido mi tiempo en Barcelona, iba de vacaciones a Barcelona, San Pedro Pescador, Tarragona, y soy de origen español y realmente soy muy contento que mi película está en esta competición en la ciudad de mi corazón, realmente.
Es muy bonita tu película. Look at guys, all those trophies that Marc has behind him. My God. All for the...
Not all the trophies, because we need other. We've put all the trophies in all the house everywhere, you know. We have to buy new things to stock everything. It's incredible.
Marc, tell me why. What was the drive? Why do you write the Role of a Lifetime? Where do you get the idea? Because I mean, it's very successful. This idea, actually.
Yeah, well, the film, in fact, is a vision, a strong desire to deal with a subject and the encounter of the story with its actors. And here, I wanted to speak about the harassment in the show business. It was very important as men to talk about that and to defend my point of view on it. And let's say that the beginning of it, first of all, I made another short film before called Follow the Arrow. It's a thriller, and I had a lot of work with it, but I wanted after to do a feature film. I didn't want to do a second short film. And with Véronique, we alternate for several years between the production of plays and short films we care about, and we produced a play about torture. It's a play from a Sidney Lumet movie written by Tom Fontana, and it's about torture and the two characters, the two main characters, Véronique and the other actor, at a part of the film. Are naked on stage because the person take off all the clothes and everything, and it's a really strong play, and nothing sexual in it, nothing. And the thing is that Véronique at the time sent invitations to all the directors, to all the casting directors and everything, and you know, it was impossible to see display with a different angle that we made, because the atmosphere, the everything was really strong art, and there is no I would say nothing sexual in it, nothing. And few person came from the business, and you know, it was really disturbing the way they act. So it was the beginning of something, because I spoke with other actors, actresses, and told me about their experience in the show business, and I know it as I'm also an actor and director. So, and it was it was 2 years before the Weinstein affair, and so I said to myself, as a director, for me, it's my point of view. I don't want to do a film just to do a film. I want to defend something. I want to be the leader of something, and to defend the cause I love. And so here it was important for me to talk about that, about the harassment. And so I decided with Véronique, because a guy came. It was an agent, and the proposal he made was really, incredible because he received Véronique in his office and asked her to do more than what he saw on stage. And it was really, and I was fed up with that. It was enough. Enough was enough. So I wrote the script in the night.
Right.
And the day after, I gave it to Véronique. I said, okay, look at that. We're going to shoot this because the guy asked her if you can do a little video or something. Maybe he was expecting a sex tape or something, you know. So I said, okay, we're going to shoot this and we're gonna put this in his face. We won't tell him what it is inside because we didn't put any visual on the film. And at the time, we did not do it because it was, as I told you, 2 years before the Weinstein affair. And Véronique was a little bit afraid, like, and what I can understand, because when you go and fight against the system can break you. Yeah. And we did not do it at the time. We waited a little bit, but I had this in me. I wanted to do it. And the Weinstein affair appears. And after during the Weinstein affair, I told Véronique, okay, because she wanted to do a new show reel with all she did before, and I said, okay, no, we won't do a show reel. Let's shoot this.
Hey, Marc, tell me, how was the pre-production? Do you did it fast, or you prepare everything well? How was that process? Tell us a little bit before you go into production.
First of all, for example, the set, I saw the set long time ago because it's just close to a place where I used to go for working and do French voices when we dub the films, the foreign films, and this set was just in front of where I used to work usually, and I said, one day I have to shoot something here because it's an incredible place, you know, with all the tags and everything. Yeah. And so I had this in mind, and so it was really the encounter with the right subject, the right time, the right place, and I really wanted to shoot it here. So when we decided to do it, the most difficult was to find who was the owner of the place. It was like it was a fight for me if I had to at this place, you know. So and I found who was the owner. I had the right to shoot in it, and so here I said to I found my crew was few person but really strong person, clever one who works like, you know, they are fighters. So we did it in 3 nights, and with a really small budget, because it was not the same budget I had for my first shot. Here the budget is like the budget like for a video clip, you know, but like a clip you do in studio. And that's it was the challenge for everybody, because I told all the other guys, okay, here is we have this and we're gonna do this, and so do you come with us in the fight? And they say okay, and so here it goes for the story we made.
Wow, beautiful. Hey, Marc, so it was 3 nights, the production, 3 nights?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think it was the most difficult part during those 3 nights? That for you personally, was something challenging?
Yeah, because what I wanted technically first, it was to shoot all with a Steadicam, because it was easier to move in this place, not to put things on the floor and everything, because we didn't have a lot of time to do it, and I wanted to be a sensitive movie. We have to be in her mind and in her decision to do what she's gonna do. So it had to be I had to feel a psychology in this, what she thinks, and so it was the good camera and was the good way to shoot this like this. And after, the most difficult was that you know, when I went in the place, it was not. We shoot it on Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday or something like that. And the thing is that when I went in the place, it was during the day or the night. It was quiet. And when we started to shoot, it was the beginning of holidays for a lot of persons. And we had all the planes we were crossing on the and I said no,
Uh-huh.
and it was awful because when you know that you have the good shot of something and then you hear a sound coming like that, you say, now come on. And as I wanted to have all the real sounds, I didn't want to go in studio after or to redo the dialogues and everything. So it was important for me to like the feeling she has. It had to be real. It had to be, in the flesh, and so with all the real sounds around, and we shot it like that.
Marc, how was the cast? How do you know Véronique and Oliver? How do you know them, and why do you cast them? Because Véronique is very good. There's no doubt. I'm coming to you, Véronique, soon. How do you cast them? Do you know them, or how was that process?
Well, Véronique is an incredible actress. She's an hard worker, meticulous, instinctive. I worked with her in my first short film, and I also worked with her in all the. We have a company. We produce theater, and we alternate. Sometimes we do a play. Sometimes after we wait to find our money, and after we produce a short, and then another play. And she's in all the projects. I know her perfectly, so I can ask her everything. I did it in the 2 shorts, and she's you tell her something, she's doing it like that. So it was easier for me to have it's like if you have a Ferrari car or something, and it's you have to and she's so clever. So you ask her something, she does it. She's really working hard, and in this kind of situation where when you work at night and it's difficult, it's easier to have this kind of actress. So that's why I wanted to work again with her.
So I see.
And in front of her, I had to. It was important to have in front of her. Oliver too is very important in the film because he has a real presence and a strong face, And in this film, it was important that Oliver did not pass for the victim when she's gonna torture him. So the importance of having someone physically imposing like he is in front of Véronique was really important too.
Very good choice. Yeah, he's like a dirty man actually when I watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
And he's the kindest man of the world. This is so funny because he's really, he comes 1 hour before everything. He's innocent like that, waiting for the thing. You ask him something, it's not a problem. He's really a nice guy.
What do you like from the script the most that you say, I have to make this role? What was the thing? Besides being Marc, your friend, what do you like from the script more?
The role is very. It was very important to me to show to show the damage that the harassment can cause. So and my part, my role have a lot of comment on dit une palette? Various things to do, to play. It's a very beautiful part psychologically, and by the various things to play. Sometimes she's funny. She have emotions, but and it's very, comment on dit,
It's great. We're gonna speak in French, in Spanish, and in English. It's gonna be international, man.
Yes. See.
It's
a real pleasure for an actor.
It's a real pleasure to play a revenge.
Véronique, let me ask you: how do you prepare the character? Do you do something before you go into the set? Do you work with the script, with the screenplay? How do you prepare this character?
Yes, the most difficult for me, it was because the script is very written. The sentence, it's a long, the long sentences.
Like a monologue.
Like a monologue, but a little theatrical. 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 A little. Right. So I wanted to be the most quotidien. Natural, real. So I work a lot the lines of the text, of the script, because I wanted to be very natural. But the text is very, very written, and it's a long monologue. So and the psychological, it's not. Of course, all the actresses have vécu, c'est
feeling.
Non, vécu.
They lived.
They have lived this situation, of course.
Yeah, definitely.
I know all actresses one day in their life.
And a lot of men too.
And a lot of men too, of course. So it was no difficult for me to say that words.
Ask this to Marc. Marc, how do you work with? I mean, you know her already, Véronique. Do you give her, when she was in the set? Do you give her? How do you work with the actors? You like to give them room to bring their own things into the film, or you are more methodic and I want this and that? How's your approach directing the actors, especially Véronique, because she was really good here. Absolutely.
Well, I know exactly what I want when I do the film, but I leave them. I leave them. They are free to propose other things. So I do what I want to have. To build the film after, but as I prepare a lot the film before shooting, after it's what happens, you know. And if it can go in the good way for the film, and if the actor proposed something different I didn't have in mind, well, I take it, because it's gonna be a jewel for the film. So I leave them free to propose things, but I had to have what I wanted before, and it's my security. And after they propose, and at the end, when we edit the film, I see sometimes I can change what I had in mind if it's something or one thing or another is better.
Véronique, let me ask you something toward Marc. What do you like from Marc as a director? What is that thing that Marc does that you really like as a director of the film? What is that thing that you think you like from him?
He let the actor very free.
Okay. Very.
And he let. It's very important to be free. The technical, it's another problem. He don't impose.
Impose, yeah.
He knew exactly what he wanted to, and he prepares a lot. So when a proposal is made to him, he's very open to accept that, and he focus on the play, the acting.
Right.
He's focused because all the things, the technique.
Post-production, yeah, this is interesting. So how long was the editing period, Marc? How long was it? You remember how many rough cuts do you made to after? How was the assembling? The first time you assembled the film, do you were shocked like, oh no, I don't have everything, or you were happy with the first assembly? Because the first assembly as a director is panicking. I'm not as good as you, Marc, but I'm on my way, you know. But it's panicking. I know the first assembly. How was that?
I know I had prepared it so much, so I knew it perfectly. You know what? You know it when you shoot something, you at the time. So you have what you had in mind, but when you were on the set and when you do the things, there's an evolution, and so you create it at the time. Say, okay, maybe I prepared to do. I was prepared to do this. But now, this one, it's a little bit longer, so you on the set you see it and you feel it. And even if I have for my technicians, sometimes it can be hard because when you have your first assistant to say, okay, we're gonna shoot this on the schedule, you have this. I say, no, wait a minute, I'm gonna do this. This one more or this one, and sometimes it's, but why? I know why. Because I know how to cut it right now, and maybe to have security if I can't do it, take the entire scene and to recut it in different ways, you know. So I'm this kind of director, so I prepare it a lot, but after, you know, on the set, maybe things could change.
Right. So how long was the editing? You remember?
The editing about, well, it's because the other person I was working with were doing other things. We did it by okay, one day here, one other day there, one night, about a month, but not all the months to do it. You know, 1 hour here, 3 hour here. You know, it was when we could do it.
Wow, Marc, how do you work with the music in film? Do you have the music in your mind when you wrote the script, or you get the idea in post-production, you start getting the feeling? Where is the music coming from?
No, I really had everything in mind. For example, the music at the end, I wanted to rewrite the you know, the there's no business like show. It's really entertaining, the entertainment, and I really wanted to do it differently and to change the words inside, because in the song they say the show business is fantastic. Everybody would like to be in the show business, even the butcher, the cooker. That's the sentences, and I took it at the opposite. You know, you can encounter liars. You can be disappointed. You can, and like a jazz man could do it in a bar with a glass of alcohol at the piano. You know, singing that song. Oh, I'm so disappointed of the show business because the reality is like that. So this one I built it like that. And the funny thing is that first I didn't have the intention to sing at the end, but I sing it for the guy who had to sing it, you know, and I sent him the sound of my voice, because I said, okay, I would like it to be to like that, and I sent him the things, and he put it in on music, and he said, here is your song. And I say, shit, no, it's my voice, man. You had this, no, but we're gonna do it with your voice. We love it. So I say, oh, okay, thanks.
How do you decide what's the final master of your film? Do you get feedback from people, or is more your own intuition? Like, no, I like what I have. I don't hear anybody. This is going out. How is that process? Or you get feedback before you put your project out?
I'm not gonna spoil for the end. But
how do you decide?
But when I wrote it, I had different ends, for example, and the thing is this way because it's like life, and you can have damages and everything. So this was an important choice for me, because in a way the film can be just a revenge movie, and in the way we did it, and I choose to do it, it's more than a revenge movie. It's a revenge movie plus a message, an important one that you can have damages with. So, and no, when I few things, also when I found things on the set, I decided to do, we're gonna do this here, more than what I wrote, because the end could be different, you know. I had a version where we don't see her at the end. She's going, and we only hear the things, and we're on him. And after, when we were on the set, I saw this place incredible with everything is destroyed around, all the tags around, and there is a little bit of light. At this time, it's not the same light. And there is like a small tree or something on the ground, like this thing is gonna grow, you know. And I said, oh, this is great, because with this here, with something that gonna grow after, it's a kind of message to, okay, I do what I have to do, but you know, I do it for for something else. And what's funny is that, for example, different person, not most of them, some person wants the different things from this way. It's like, you know, when you have a football team and you can, for example, everybody can this one was better, I would have done this more than this, but no, I'm happy with what I have here, because with every, it's for me, how I wanted to deliver the message, this important message about harassment. So if I had to do it again, I would do it exactly the same way.
Véronique, let me ask you this. I'm gonna put you in the spot. You did a great performance. You've been winning a lot of awards. I've seen it as well. When you watch the film, do you like all your acting, or there's something that you will change and say, oh, I should have done it a little bit better there? How's you criticize yourself? Or you like everything in general when you saw the film? I like to ask this question because it's a tricky one. What do you think? You did great, huh? You did great. I'm just asking you personally.
I was perfect. No.
No, she's perfectionist, so she will always find something.
Okay, so you know her.
Of course, when I see me in a film, always I would have changed that, or but here it's very different, because I participate of the editing, and and we usually agree with, but when I said this take, okay, we'll see if I prefer. Sometimes it was very good for me to participate at this editing, because I could give my opinion, and usually it was the same opinion of the three person who was here, were here, and for this I'm not surprised. Like the usually when you see the premise, oh, it's so horrible. I have some experience now. For the first short film of Marc, the Follow the Arrow, it was very difficult for me to see me in the movie. It's very difficult for me. It was very difficult. And for this film, it was easy. I was very quiet at the premiere, because I knew it was okay for me. It's I'm okay with the film. I'm agree with the choice. It was very comfortable for me.
Wow. Marc, let me ask you something about for filmmakers, you know. Do you think it's good the director edit his own films, or is better to have an editor on the side? What do you think?
No, it's better to have an editor, because well, it depends what kind of director you are. If you know exactly what you want, an editor can do a different movie, you know. I don't understand the directors who say to an editor, okay, I send you the things, you do the no, because you know you have to build your film, so you have to be here, and the one who has to decide, it's you, because after, when the people are going to watch the film, it's your film, and they're not going to speak to the editor. They're going to speak to you and tell, oh, why this and why that, you know. So it's important to be here because you have the a technical point of view and another feeling, a sensation here, but you have to decide at the end. And my film was more sensitive than that, the first one I did. And so I said, no, well, I don't want to do video clip, come on. And because I let him do, and after I did it with him and with them every time. I was everywhere. So that's what I've learned. And you have to be everywhere and to follow your film from the beginning to the end.
Definitely. That's the life of the director. Marc, my last question is, ¿vendrás a Barcelona o qué?
Y claro que sí. Espero, vamos a ver lo que va a pasar con este COVID de mierda, mira. Sí, pienso que vamos a... Y Verónica también.
Sí, vale, genial, los esperamos. Estamos con muchas ganas de verlos a vosotros. Vale.
Gracias.
Gracias a ti.
Muchas gracias por esta entrevista.
A ti y a todos los que están aquí para el festival.
Sí. Un abrazo, gracias. Adiós, chicos.
Adiós.
Adiós.